Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 4th. I'm in Chicago. So I thought I'd give you a little of the sky view while I'm up here today. It's still pretty quiet. People are starting to wake up and go about. They're setting up down there at the Chicago Historical Museum. So hi, if you're new here, I'm Jody Charami. I'm coming to you from Chicago, Illinois today, visiting my son. And here for July 4th festivities. Also this past weekend, Chicago hosted its first NASCAR race right on Lakeshore Drive. We were delayed coming through on Sunday as the race ended. And we still ran into it when we came up on Sunday. So what's going on this week? As you remember last week, we talked about the super full moon in Capricorn, which was last night. And it was unbelievably beautiful here on the lake. As you can see, the sun's gleaming over there. It's already pretty bright. It's 8 in the morning. So I am astropod_cast at Jody Boots, and Jody Charami is my name, Cirame, and I am a self-taught astrology mama. So the full moon yesterday in Capricorn really was the culmination of the new moon that occurred 6 months ago. Oops, sorry about my finger. That occurred 6 months ago. And so now we have had our fruition of the full moon and all those things we've been working towards. And what have we been working towards, you say? Well, as you can see, all this structure here in Chicago, how big this city is, this is all institutional building here, up of people and what they do. So that is what is the full moon was highlighting yesterday. All these structures. Oh, my finger keeps getting in the way. Let me change my hand. All these structures that we depend upon and need on a daily basis without even thinking or knowing about it. A lot of these services are provided for us, like bridges and roads and schools and banks and big buildings you can live in. All these have been made by Capricorn. Hard work over long-term goals. And it's occurring in the Cancer season where the sun is in Cancer and the full moon opposed Cancer last night. And if you've been listening to me and been paying attention, it didn't affect you much. But if you've not been paying attention, last night could have been really a full moon that could have really pushed you over the edge in some way, because it is opposing the Cancer moon, which is about nature, enjoying the traditions of family and things that are not measured by Capricorn. So that was a big deal, and it is setting us up. Oh, just sat in a seat that was all wet right there. I didn't think it rained last night, but it must have. Ha ha ha. Anyways, it is setting us up for the node switching signs here in about 2 weeks, from Taurus Scorpio to Aries Libra, which I've talked about last week, and in my upcoming ultimate guide I will talk to you about that, the nodes of destiny and why the moon's nodes are so important and what this big shift's going to be doing. I will begin that out in a week or two. As the nodes begin to shift, we're already in the pre-shadow period of that occurring. And one of the big deals was when we had a new moon in Aries. That was the beginning showing us that. So what's going on this week? Yesterday, like we all spoke about, the moon is in Capricorn, and today lingering there. And then by tomorrow we'll move into, or later tonight, it will move into Aquarius, which is the sign of unity of men and women and people and groups and just getting along with each other. And then it's going to meet up with Jupiter tomorrow, the moon in Aquarius, and it's going to have a little bit of a spat with that moon. And so it's really asking us to not rush into things, to be pragmatic about what it is we want. Don't rush, stay focused. And then the full moon last night was helping us to stay steady on our course, not to veer off of our course. So these are the things that the universe really wants us to have in touch of, as I've been saying the past this year, we're doing right now a mid-check year point to see how we're doing, because now the planets are going to all the outer planets will soon be napping, except for Uranus and Jupiter, and then Mars, the personal planet, also will not be napping. So, but everyone else will be napping. So with Mars, Uranus, the higher octave of Mars, and Saturn ruling over Capricorn season and all these things happening, we are really being pushed to understand that we need to have a foundation of security in order to go and try something new. And for some of us, we need everything to be written in stone before we move out of our house. For some of us, we can take that leap of faith and it would be fine. So those are the things that are happening this week. And then as we head into the weekend, we will be hitting the Pisces moon coming up on Thursday into Friday. And then the weekend comes in, Aries moon comes in, and we are all excited again by the fire sign of Aries, which will be our north node of destiny soon. So the moon this weekend, as it heads towards the new moon again, is also helping us to begin to wind down as we head towards the new moon. When the new moon comes, we start something new again. So the Aries moon this weekend will push us to be bold and daring. Just be careful not to push too hard and break something. It's easy at this time with the water sign Cancer ruling right now. Injuries can happen easily near the water, by the water. As you can see, flooding, tornadoes, everything, etc. has been getting crazy. And so the Aries moon will really make us excited for everything that we're absorbing. As the Neptune moon comes in on Thursday and Friday, we'll be absorbing almost psychic ability as Mercury in Cancer meets up with Neptune, who recently just started its nap last week in Pisces, its home. So Mercury, being in Cancer, also is thinking in a fluid, watery, emotional way, and connecting with empathetic Neptune, who's also napping and is very open right now to listening to dreams and paying attention to dreams. They're going to meet up. So we have the sign of intuition, the crab, and we have the sign of the empathetic psychic Neptune meeting up with the empathetic crab, the intuitive crab. So we will all feel like me this time around with the Neptune moon there. You're going to start to feel people's moods and soak up their energy. So do as I do, meditate and hang out by yourself as much as possible, because you just need time to yourself. And really, with all these things happening, that's really what they want you to do. They want you to hang out and have time by yourself and really know who you are before you venture out there on these new ideas that you may have that's brewing in your head. Okay? So this week's podcast is going to be short and sweet since I'm on vacation. It's a holiday. Enjoy yourself tonight. Have fun. God bless America, and may all our wishes come true here in America. It's the land of dreams. And when you look out here, you can see why. It is just beautiful. There's little water filtration systems way out there. Chicago is gorgeous. My first 3 children were born here in the city. I actually had a hotel room that looked out at the lake just like this up the street here in Sheridan. They were born. It's gorgeous. I will be back next week. We are fully into the crab season now. We are halfway through the year. We just started summer. The summer is going to be the summer, or the dog days of summer is happening now, with all the planets going to sleep. And we're going to have energies from Uranus, Jupiter, and Mars still being awake. We're going to really try to do things, but we can't really push too hard with the outer planets being asleep. So that energy is really for us to begin something new, but kind of low-key until you can get it really going and really go for those dreams, or really think about it first. And Venus is getting ready to go retrograde on July 22nd. So Venus has now slowed down tremendously, and Mars is pulling away as Mars heads into Virgo on July 10th. And we'll talk about that next week, what that means, with Mars in Virgo. And also, right now with Mercury in Cancer, it's also moving quite quickly. It's got its speed sneakers on, and it's whipping through Cancer. It's going to be out of Cancer pretty soon also, and head into Leo. So, a lot of stuff happening. Stay mindful, meditate, take the deep breaths, even for just 10 seconds. Take that deep breath in, take that deep breath out. You can do it for 10 seconds, up to a minute, up to 5 minutes, up to 10 minutes. It'd be great when you find yourself in a situation that might not be what you want, because it is very social season. So, all right, peace. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow me on my websites. I really would appreciate, okay? I'll be back next week. Oops, peace. Talk to you guys later. Bye.